Hey, this is Kay, and I've taken all the screws out of my PlayStation because I went to turn it on and the disk drive wasn't working. So I've taken the top off so I can get to all of the screws underneath, and then I unscrewed the top. Just gonna chuck that down next to, well, obviously I'm not gonna chuck it because that would break it. Also, I'm going to remove the door so I can take this out. There's the hard drive. Just going to put that there. Yeah, I've taken all the screws out already. Just need to unplug this, and that's why cables came out. So there's the disk drive, if you ever wondered what a PS3 disk drive looked like. Here, I believe, is the fan. So unplug that. There's another plug at the front. I'm trying not to show my face because I'm not wearing my bandana right now and it's stuck on something. Not my bandana, the fan. There you go, got it off. Yeah, this has never been taken apart before, so everything's like really hard to take apart. There's the fan. I believe that's where the wire goes in. But first I'm going to open up the fan to see what's up with it, because the fan's been really loud recently and I've got a feeling something's in it. Yeah, everything's also very dusty because I believe that my dad had this since the PS3 came out, and yeah, the PS3s are old now. Like, does this have a date on it at all? No, it does not have a date. It has a barcode, but it doesn't have a date. Yeah, I would use an air duster, but I kind of don't own one. I know a lot of people use air compressors. Once again, don't have one of those either. Plus, if you're wondering why I'm using a flathead screwdriver on Phillips head screws, it's because I don't really own a I don't own a Phillips screwdriver that's big enough. Plus, also, the screw that was holding it all together, if I can find it, there. Yeah, this is the one. This is the screw that was holding the whole top on, and, like, that screw is not Phillips or flathead, but this, like, thick flathead seems to fit in it quite well, so that's what I used to get the top off. Right, just two more screws, unless there's one under that foam, which I highly doubt there is. But the only reason I took the top off and unscrewed most of it, well, I unscrewed all of it before the start of the video, is just because it's very confusing with like where all of the screws are. It took me about half an hour just to get the top off. So yeah, that's why I'm only doing this part. Plus, I'd wear my gloves that I have. Like, they're camo with like rubber bits all over the knuckles and stuff, but they're downstairs and I can't be bothered to go and get them right now. I've got a lot of dust, and there goes the screw that I left in there. Oh my god, I don't know if you can see the dust on camera, but like, that's absolutely covered in dust. And I was wrong, that's not the fan. So what's this? I thought this was where the fan was. It's got a weird red screw on it. Is that a screw? It twists, but I don't think it's supposed to. I don't know, they're designed like Phillips head screws. So it literally has a fuse welded to it. So I'm assuming if that fuse blows, the whole system's basically not going to work. But like, this thing is just covered in dust. Like, what I'm holding right there is dust. Plus, don't worry, it's unplugged. Look, it's 100% unplugged. And actually, now I think about it, I should probably find that screw that I dropped. No, that's fine. It can go without a single screw. Plus, I'll probably find the screw after the video and be able to put it back in anyway. By the way, I also don't know how good the quality on my phone is, so like, if this video looks absolutely terrible, sorry, but it's just a phone. I mean, it's a Sony Xperia, but it's a phone. But I kind of find it a bit weird that I'm using a Sony phone to record myself taking apart a ps3. Plus, I believe there is actually a disc in here. Yes, there is. You won't be able to see it on camera because it's like really far in. Like, the disc starts here, so you won't be able to see it on camera. That's as much of the dust as I can get. Actually, I did get some tissue just in case like there was tons of dust on it. Yeah, I improvised. Kind of. Well, that worked. Look, this is my first video like this, so don't judge if I'm doing anything wrong. It's my first time actually opening a PS3 or any kind of console. I mean, I've seen my brother's PS3 taken apart. It's like, he got a PS3 and it was broken from when he got it. So he took it apart. So I've seen like what's inside a PS3 before, so I knew what to expect. But like, I didn't realise how hard it would be to take it apart. I also didn't realise that I'd be cleaning it this much. Right, I want to take this cover off quickly. What's holding it on? Okay, just making sure I'm still not showing my face. Actually, I think I have a bandana here somewhere. Oh yeah, there it is. I'll wear this one. It's the one I wore for my first video where I showed my face. By the way, if there's no PS4 content for a while, it's because I'm waiting for my birthday so I can get the remaining £75 for my controller. So that's always good, and this has dust on it. Oh god, I just inhaled dust. yeah, not the best thing. But honestly, now I think about it, this might have been a good idea to do from the start. Just because of how like much dust is going to be in the air, it's probably safe for me to wear this and inhale a tiny bit of dust than not wear it and inhale all the dust in the room. So here I am. Other one. Alright, it's just 2 screws holding it in. Like, don't worry, this has been unplugged for a couple of minutes now, and even if it was plugged in, that's where the plug is, and I've completely disconnected it from the thing. So like, even if it did still have power going through it, that's where like most of the power is stored anyway, after it's unplugged. And because that's not connected, like you see this cable just here? Don't know if you can, because I can't see the camera. Just here, this cable that I'm holding. Plus the green backdrop doesn't really help. Sorry, that's just the colour of my wall. Deal with it. I only live here, I don't own the house, so I can't change the colour whenever I want. I'm planning to get a black wall, but my mum doesn't like the idea of it. Don't know why, I really like black. Like, if you can't tell from the fact that K is like really dark colours, yeah, I like dark colours. Oh god. It's going to be one of those screws that's stuck, I might have to like snap that off or something. I know you're going to get mad at me if I snap it off. Yeah, I might have improvised, but I didn't improvise for a screw that's now rounded off. So, here it goes. Oh, and it's also got a clip on it, of course it does. Oh, it's really weak. I was expecting stronger metal than that. Like, you can literally just bend that by pushing it. So there's what I just removed. I just realised it's not going to work anymore. Right, so... fuck it. New piece. Sorry if I'm shaking that. Plus, this is my TV, so like... Of course, I got the HDMI cord, which is what my PC is usually plugged into, but as you can see, there's no PC here because... sorry, I had to chuck everything off my desk. Here's my PC. Strawberry sticker. I mean, not strawberry, raspberry sticker even. I'm planning to get like a couple more stickers. Someone on Twitter posted that they're making custom like persona stickers, and I'd love one. And they're like giving them away as well. I could really use an air duster. And an oxygen tank. It's almost impossible to breathe through this, but it would be even harder to breathe if I was inhaling all that dust. Plus it's quite hot in my room, and my door's open as well. And I can't even get to my window to open it because I've got my PC and everything that was on my desk on my bed. And the only way to open my window is by standing on top of my bed. Oh, hi. Yeah, I'm going to get back to the video now. Plus also, I don't know how many people know this, but like, the old ps3s used to be see-through. Like, I don't know if you can see through it, but like, yeah, you can clearly see that my hand's behind there. Like, here's my hand on front, here's the one behind. So like, it's definitely see-through. bear with me for a second. I need to just get this out of the way. Yep. Right, so where's the hard drive? Here it is. So you put the hard drive in, and it slots into place like that. And then you have this, which that way up goes like that. Except now it goes in a bit weird because of the bent part. Ow. Just stabbed myself in the leg with a screwdriver. I'd say no Ks were hurt in the making of this video, but I just stabbed myself. I'd also say no PlayStations were hurt in this video, but I'm pretty sure I just scratched the hell out of that. Yeah, just gonna like casually clip that back in. And yep, this is the right screw for that. Small screwdriver. Nearly knocked one of the screws on the floor. These were two of the first screws I took out of the whole console after getting the top off. Right, so let's get this back on now. I mean, there's still a little bit of dust, but like, can't help that. Oh wow, that's actually a lot of dust. But yeah, if you haven't seen my latest post on here, apart from this one that I'm about to upload, well, not my latest one, but like out of the 3 videos that I uploaded yesterday, if you haven't seen the one about my controllers, then I recommend you go watch that to find out why I won't be making any videos on the PS4 on either of my channels, even though you don't actually know the official name. It's just anonymous at the moment. Like, that's literally what I refer to it as until you guys earn the name. Plus, also, when I'm 16 and old enough to open up a PayPal, I will. So, like, I might be open for commissions then, but until then, no one knows. But now I think about it, that one's not going to have a normal screw in it. This one, however, might. No, it does not. So these two just don't have screws in. Plus, the reason it's weird shaped like that, the hard drive's a bit in the middle. All of this like light silver stuff around the outside, same colour as this, That's just like a case that they put in it, so you can't just put any hard drive in. Except most people, because they put screws in here and like tack weld it or something like that, most people take the normal hard drive out of the tray and put like a terabyte or something like that in there. For all of you people that don't know, there was never a terabyte PS3, so that's why people do that. It's like, honestly, who doesn't want a terabyte PS3? I found that screw that time. I watched where it landed. Right, so let's screw this top back on then. Goes like that. Oh, I just realised it does say like Sony Computer Entertainment .inc on it, and yeah. Actually, I just realised first I should put this back in because of that. So get it in position, put the blue bit of it in, make sure it's a tight fit, and close it down. Right, so plug this back in. And when I got this back on and screwed together, I'll plug it in and see if it works. Don't know what disc is in there, but I know there's a disc in there for sure. Here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna go downstairs after this and find out that my mom's told my dad that I'm asexual. Just let me guys know how you pronounce it. Do you pronounce it mum or mom? Because I hear it pronounced both ways in England and America. Because like, honestly, I just want to know how you say it. I'm taking the bandana off for now because I'm not planning to like lean forwards anytime soon. Because from now on, I can see all of the plugs and where they go. Plus, like, there's this weird overhang bit where nothing like sits or does anything. If you guys know what that's about, let me know. Because honestly, I got no idea. I looked at the camera, but I couldn't see it. Like, I'm just gonna plug the HDMI in ready for when I get this back in, because I'm assuming this is what it uses to actually like power everything. Because oh, I see where the fan is. The fan's under here. honestly, after I plug this in, I can't wait to see. Whoops. Need to make sure that plug goes in properly. I'm assuming it's a plug. What else would two giant pins be? By the way, I've got a TikTok now, but like, haven't posted anything on it yet, mainly just to follow other people. But let's power up the PS3 and see if it all works now. Right. Okay, so it works. If you're wondering how I turned it on, there's like things there. Yep, seems to work quite well now. And it was Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 that was in it. Nice. Yeah, that's smoother now. I got the dust out of it, it's a lot smoother. But like, honestly, the fan's quiet now. Maybe it was just something in there and when I took it apart it fell out. But also, if you're going to take apart your PS3, please make sure that this blue screw goes nowhere but the disk drive tray, because it will not fit anywhere else. So if you try to put it anywhere else, you'll probably break your console. So just shove it in there, shove a screwdriver in there, and just don't screw it too tight, just do it until it gets tight to actually turn around. Plus, if you're wondering why I actually hide my identity, it's because most of my like real life friends, not just like internet friends and stuff like that, most of them will judge me. Like, they will actually like hate me. So like, I'm going by K the Cat until I'm ready to tell literally everyone I know. If they stop being my friend, they're not true friends in the first place, which means I'm not bothered to lose them as a friend. Right, if you're wondering why I'm not putting screws in these two, it's because they already have screws that need to go in them when I put the top back on. So like, why is this so tight? I must have done it wrong. I must have started at the wrong angle or something, which means this is probably cross-threaded right now. You can't see, sorry. Yeah, this would be way easier with a Phillips head, but I can't find one anywhere. So I had one in my room, and it's disappeared. Because my mum's cleared out everything in my room and put everything in the places she wants it and not where I want it. Like, when I first started this channel and I wanted to get some art done for it, I literally had to dig around under my bed to find the like PC so I could actually do it. Plus, I honestly cannot wait for my brother to build me my PC. I'm so excited for when I get it. Yeah, that's not supposed to go in there. Got a feeling this is the one that goes in there. Yeah, that's definitely the one that goes in there, because then turn it around. Actually, just for now, I'm going to turn it off again. But yeah, look, like you can see the two touch sensors just about on here. You got that one, and you got that one. I'm going to turn it off just for now. I'm not going to unplug it, because honestly, I'm pretty sure as soon as you press that switch, it cuts off all the power. Sorry if I keep putting my hands in the way. This is the first video I've done like this, so I'm going to try and sit back for most of it. Like when I actually need to see like where a screw is going to go, I am going to lean in like that, because I have taken the bandana off. Now there's no like dust anywhere. But like, yeah. Don't know if that's meant to be loose, but I'm not going to move it around too much, because I've just screwed this back in and the cable's underneath there. So if that pulls out again, that's going to be really like frustrating to get it into again. Right, so let's get the top back on them. I believe that's everything that needs to go in it. Yes, it is. Right. There you go. And now that's how it's going to stay. Shove the screws in, grab the big screwdriver. I say big, it's the same size, it's just like a different sized head. That's all. There's only one small screw, and that's right in there at the back. So I'm not too worried about getting them mixed up. Because the one that's meant to have the small screw in literally says S on it. I was moving that the wrong way. Is that even a screw hole? Yes, it is. Why isn't the screw going in? Hang on. I've run into a bit of a problem.